hold on. Hold on, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Sorry. Got a bit of technical difficulties. Sorry about that, we got technical difficulties. I apologize. So sorry about that. I really do apologize for the technical difficulties. Sorry about that. I was trying to explain more about my lore here, but apparently something just messed up. Sorry about that. We just need to make some minor changes, some minor additions. I apologize. Okay, let me see here. Let's see what else I can do. Let's see what else I can try. This is weird. This is really weird. Once again, I have to apologize. I'm so sorry about that. There has been some technical difficulties on my end, so I humbly apologize. Alright, let me try it again. Oops, sorry. There we go. There. Alright. Now I know about this. Anyways, let's get started on. We'll get back to the inhabitants part later. Right now, we should let me remind you all of the Zola royal family. Let me remind you all of the Zola royal family, of how the Zola royal family looks like, what they're doing. So, yeah. Once again, I apologize for the. Once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So anyways, like I said, I want to apologize. I know I kept on apologizing again and again, but anyways, let's get on with it. Let's continue. So the Zola royal family, the synopsis here is that the Zola royal family are an Indo-Persian royal family which existed 3.5 centuries prior to the 1 million year mark. This family has noted harmonious and balancing traits. Hence, it stands on neutrality in general. It's also one of the founding families of the Round Table Council. There are generations and generations. Generations and generations. I am the 8th. So the first generation is Adele Zola, who is my distant ancestor and the first of family lineage. The second is Adele's son, who is the King Zola III, as well as their offspring King Zola King Zola II, King Zola III, Queen Zola IV, King Zola V, King Ashlo VI. Actually, it should be King Anosh VI. Birth name is Anosh Zola, who is my grandfather. King Sirius VII. Birth name Simak Zola, who is my father. Queen Shireen. Birth name Shireen Meta Zola, my mother. And Crown Prince Sadhana VIII. Technically, should be considered King Zola VIII, but I prefer to be called Crown Prince. So we have King Sirius and Queen Shireen. Let me take the time to introduce my family. I like to take this opportunity to introduce you to my family. That's right, your prince has family. Alright, let's see here. Let me see here. Let me see about the family. Alright. Hold on a sec. Let me make the introductions here of my family. Or better yet, I can show you something. I can show you my royal family tree. Better yet, I can show you my royal family tree. Okay, let me see if this would be a good spot to put the family tree here. My family tree. Whoops. There. Okay. That's way too big. Anyways, that should be good enough. That should be good enough. The Zola royal family tree, as you see here. The Zola royal family tree, consisting of Anosh Zola, grandfather. And yes, as you can see, my grandfather has become a Cronian. But that happened after his passing of old age. So yeah, his name is Anosh Zola VI, who is my grandfather. This is Sirius Zola VII, who is my father. And this is Queen Shireen, my mother. This is Sirius, my father. This is Shireen, my mother. That's me right there. And also, I'd like to introduce you to my half-siblings. This is Dina Orenzola, who is my half-sister and technically a princess of the ZRF. This guy right here is my half-brother / Shadow Duke, Diego Erickson, but his real name is Terios O. Zola. So yeah, originally I was the only child, but I have half-siblings. I have my parents, and I have my grandfather. That's right. Yep, one big happy family. Oh my god, one big happy family. Woo! Oh boy. One big happy family. Oh my god, this is really happy. Very precious. Alright. King Sirius. Let's see if I can add some information. I can at least add some information about Dina and Diego. I can at least do that. I can at least add in some information regarding of my siblings. My half-siblings, actually. Hold on. Let me try something. Okay. Okay. Alright then. So let me get started with my first half-sibling. Dina Orenzola. Let me get started with my first half-sibling. Alright. Whoa, that's way too much. Way too big. Maybe I should change. There. Much better. Much better. Alright, so... Alright then, so this girl, this is the info of Dina Orenzola. Dina. That's her name. Dina Orenzola. Dina Orenzola. A mixture of Japanese, Iranian, and American descent. She's 20 years old. She's also a Cronian wingman, but that's brought as a human, so her wings are hidden. She currently doesn't have an occupation. Now, here's the thing. She is my half-sibling via sperm donor relation. Born during the later years of the Soul Century War, when King Sirius, in his desperate search for his son, donated his sperm should it be unlikely to ever find him. His sperm ended up with a Cronian female in hiding. However, because of the ostracizing from her relatives and family, she was forced to raise Dina by herself. When Dina grows up, her birth mother tells her to go and find me, to go and find Sadana, as only he can help her now. She leaves and encounters yours truly and is openly happy to meet him. However, she isn't the only sibling to meet Zola, as Diego sees them too. After their encounter, Freya did some tests on them and confirmed that Dina is of technical relation to Zola. Although her blood is diluted, having been born from the sperm of his father, she is technically a princess. Additionally, she develops a brother complex to Zola. Yes, regrettably so, she developed a brother complex. All right. In terms of personality, she's bright, happy-go-lucky, as well as assertive. Basically, she hugged me with open arms. She really welcomed me. And considering that she has a brother complex, being jealous of other girls, defending her brother, and offering dinner, balances herself like in those anime. Yep. Oh my god. What have I been doing? Okay. Alright. That is Dina. Now I get to, now tell you about Diego now. Now I get to talk about Diego. Zola's half-brother sibling. Okay. Okay, so I need to make some edits here and there. Occupation. Shadow Duke of the ZRF. Alright. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, so I don't know why I did that, but okay. Given the fact that this is my lore, the information that I write would be changed a bit. Anyways, Diego Erickson / Terios O Zola. Just to be clear, this is the guy right here. Okay. Let's see. Now, Terios O Zola is actually, yes, he is in fact 27 years old, same age as me. Species is a Shadow Cronian hybrid. Occupation, bounty hunter, and Shadow Duke of the ZRF. Language, English. The half-sibling of Sadhana A. Zola via DNA blood relation. Here, let me, there. Born during the later years of the Soul Century War, when King Sirius, in his desperate search for his son, led his blood to the experimental facility from Soul Galaxy, Shadow Refuge, should be unlikely to ever find him. The facility was home to a small collaborative group of Cronians and Arimon's agents, disguised as human scientists and researchers. They created a perfect hybrid and a true son of Arimon. By the time he was in his mid to late teens, he had grown to care for a young preteen girl and the scientist he called family. Unfortunately, it was a site of a war zone as the facility was caught in a crossfire at the 100th year of the Century War. 4 months before it ended, everyone, including the girl, was killed when the facility was destroyed beyond repair. Only Diego survived in an escape capsule, where it was acquired by Arimon and was taken under his wing, having reunited with his son. Having been mentored by the Dark Entity for 10 years, Diego learned about the bad as well as the good in the universe. Before its future demise, the entity reverted to its original form, mind you, and showing remorse and regret, instructed Diego to do whatever it can to survive in the universe, additionally telling him his biological origins in relation to Zola. Mind you then teleported Diego to an unknown location soon after. 1 year later, Diego, now grown up and sporting a bad boy image, decides to make himself known as a new universal threat. Having possessed Arimon's ability to end lives, he would use his fear and inactions to force Sadhana into confrontation. He would meet Sadhana and another half-sibling, Dina, in his first encounter. Of course, basically, they would fight against each other. Of course, basically, I would just say that their fight came to a draw. Freya did some tests on them and confirms that Diego is, in fact, Sadhana's blood-related half-brother, meaning that he's royalty too. However, he doesn't care for being royal and does things his way. Still, he's given the title of Shadow Duke. So yeah. I looked up on the net on research about the royalty ranks. Apparently, it's confirmed that that a duke the title of Duke does not necessarily mean you have to be related to the royal family in order to be a Duke. But technically speaking, he is of a lower rank from a crown prince. So yeah, these are his half-siblings, Dina and Diego. So yeah, Dina is the most loving type, the most adoring type, and Diego is more of a bad boy rival type. So yeah. And how my parents and grandfather react to this. Apparently they're surprised, but they also have to learn how to get used to their new family members. So yeah. I think, so yeah, this would probably be it. I think we can call it a day. I think we can end the class session today. The class is ended. The class session is ended. I can safely say the class is dismissed. So yeah, I apologize for the technical difficulties on my part, but yeah, I can safely say that class has been dismissed. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more streams. I will do another lore stream in the future, so do not worry. Your prince will definitely do another lore stream in the future, so don't worry about it. Until then, your prince bids you all adieu, and I will see you guys next time. I know that I'm ending a bit early today, but still. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more streams. Your prince bids you all adieu. We'll see you guys next time.